It is Saturday, October 13th, 2012. Let's play more of the Second Reality Project 2 here on What the Hack, your home of the best ROM hacks ever made. Don't forget to check out the website. If you like anybody in the group right now, feel free to subscribe because that means a whole lot to us to know that we've got your continuing support. Yada, yada, yada. Let's go. All right, so we're in world, I don't know if we're in world 3 or world 4. Kind of on this desert island, which kind of is like both worlds, and it's a red level. The Grand Canyon. Is probably going to. There's bats outdoors. Okay, bats out. Bats outdoors. This is going to be interesting. I must admit. That was dumb on my end. I did not input the jump command like I had hoped to do, and resulted in my immediate demise. So did that. That was semi-blind jump. Hello, bat. Goodbye, bat. Hello, stupid jump. Yeah, I don't trust these thorns. I remember the hitboxes on these thorns are a pain in the ass. So what the ha 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 ha, yeah. It's the oldest trick in the book. The old hey guy, the pipes you can kind of go into trick. And there's spikes on the ceiling. I did not see that. Why am I getting killed by the stuff I can't see until it's too late? Seriously, who puts spikes on a ceiling in a cave? Why is there? Am I in a castle or am I in Deathland here? What the? Whoa, whoa, controller, hello. Don't do that. I don't like it when the controller does that. That's usually a sign that the controller is on its way out. Uh-oh. Could have also been just a hang up on the computer or something. I hope that's what it was, because I only got this computer a while back. So, computer, controller, whatever. I know what I meant. Can I go inside of this pipe? I can. Yeah, I knew it. You little sneaky son bitch, you. I need fire for this. I require the ability to burn my way to victory, and I have done so. And now I shall switch back to my capability of gliding happily into wherever it is I'm going, and I'm going to try to get him to fall. That's the wrong block. I gotta get him to fall. There we go. And now try to get up there. There we go. I just made it. Go away. Go. No, you don't. No, we're not gonna go on a wild rampage. Let's see. Is the key down here? Yes, it is. Okay. So I've got the key. Where do I put the key? Where do you ask me to put the key? Right up there. Okay. Can do. Got it. Well, progress. 3 minutes in. Excellent. Where does that go? That goes blue switch. I need a blue switch. That works. Only downside is the blue switch palace is an ice level. Okay. Little advanced foreshadowing of the obligatory ice world then. All right, puffer guy. Let's get rid of you. So I don't gotta put up with your shenaniganry. Yeah. So this is one of the first hacks that actually used the idea that the switch palace should actually be a level instead of a palace. I'm gonna go in this little tube and fry my way to victory. So all that, yeah, you know what? Okay, whatever. All that was coins. I don't need coins. I need the blue switch. That's what I'm after. That is what the thing that I desire to acquire, and I shall do so because that's what I do. I acquire stuff, and I got dolphins pursuing me. Okay, awesome. Spiky walls. That's not as awesome, but still slightly awesome, kind of in a way, because the spikes look pretty cool. They don't look incredibly dangerous per se, but they look pretty cool. And I need to get up there. Dolphins! Dolphins! I need dolphins to spawn. Dolphins spawn, please. Thank you. And now I go in here. So now what? Now what? Now I'm in an ice cave. With Rhino, Dino, Dino, Rhino, Dino, Rhino guy, person. And, yeah. Dino, Rhino, Rhino, Dino, or whatever it is. Okay, which way do you want me to go? Want me to go this? Okay, no. I don't want to go that way yet. Ha 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 ha. See, this is the one thing about this hack, is that these levels are painfully long. Get rid of you. I need a P-switch, apparently. And you don't have a P-switch, so this was all a giant waste of time. Okay. There's obviously something in this block, and freaking hell, God almighty. Alright. Probably could have just cape twirled him, but I'm not going to chance it. Go away. What is up here so damn special? P-switch. Okay. There's also a normal switch of some kind in the vicinity. What do you have that's another P-switch? So what was the point? What exactly did that accomplish? I'm going to leave you here because I don't trust myself. Okay, I see. Mystery door of some kind. I see the purposes of this P-switch is to get to this mystery door, which is me out here to the midpoint. Okay. And that was dumb. I got bitten by the spiky pufferfish of death, which I assure you is never fun. Those things are 95% poison anyway. Oh, great. Oh, joyous occasion. Oh, really? That's where the switch is? Alright. Tide, go up, please. I wish to have the rising tide. Rising tide. Hello. There it goes. I'm going to turn you off. Can I go back? No. So I'm probably going to end up back in that cave at some point. And when I do, I will throw a shell and not be able to kill the thwomp that I was aiming to kill. But when I do, I will now be able to proceed through that other hallway. Okay. What exact... Okay, I guess I gotta do that. And then not get dragged by the current into the other thwomp. That's the idea. Not do anything stupid. Doing stupid things is not the thing I wish to do. So I should be back in the cave now, right? I am, but I'm somewhere completely different. Okay, I know where I am. I know where I am. Okay. I have no access to that P-switch anymore. Like I care. What the hell? What are you? You're a P-switch. So another P-switch. And a fireball. Not as important, but still part of an everyday breakfast. There's another mystery door here. Where do you go, Mr. Mystery Door? You go to a switch. Ugh, come on. Come on. Off. There we go. I should be able to go back. So I turn the switch off. What purpose does this serve me? Okay. Nuts to you. Oh, crap. No, I did that wrong. Okay, I see what I gotta do. I see what I gotta do. I gotta not fall in that hole. There's a thing I have to fry first. Along with a dino, rhino, dino. Okay. There we go. Okay, all of you go away, and now we're gonna go up this vine. Remember, this is the Blue Switch Palace, by the way. Just in case you're skipping ahead here for some reason. This is still the Blue Switch Palace. The same Blue Switch Palace we were in, 5 minutes ago. This is still the Blue Switch Palace. Why exactly? Why exactly am I here? I missed a hidden block, didn't I? I must have. There's a hidden block, like, right here. Right there. That doesn't really help me much. I don't think. Because I can't, yeah. What? Okay. Oh, okay, I get it. I gotta put Statue Man there so I can... Okay, that took me a second. Little slow on the draw, Amp. Good job. Okay, now we got multicolored coins that are... Okay. Wait. What coins are acting as 3-ups? Okay, the ice blue coins are 3-up moons. That's nice. Just gave me 9 free lives out of nowhere. And now, finally, we're in the Switch Palace. Which is also doubling as a top secret area for some reason. Jeez Louise, that only took 6.5 minutes to do. Remember in the original, the Switch Palaces took 30 seconds? Alright, so we got that. Now we can get the normal exit to this. And it's already been 6 minutes, so I've already forgotten what was in it. So let's take the low road this time. Can't take the low road. Low road is just a power-up grab. I don't care about the low road then. Nuts to the low road. I don't want the low road. Because going down the low road is like going down the secondary road when you can take the highway. Nobody does it anymore, let's be honest. If you do it, it's part of like a day trip or something. You don't actually travel from Maine to Florida along the secondary roads through the states. You take the I-95. You don't go down Highway 1 from north to south because, oh, I want to see all the sights on the way, because it takes you 10 times longer to get there, and then you get fried by fireballs, believe it or not. That's kind of the secret reason why they don't let, why you're not supposed to go that way, is because you get burned, you know what I'm saying? And I have actually been sunburnt driving in a car. It wasn't even sunny yet, and I got sunburned driving for a 3-hour trek from Dartmouth to somewhere else, or from somewhere else to Dartmouth, actually, and I ended up getting mildly sunburnt on the back of my neck, so that kind of sucked. To be honest, that's a fireball, okay. I wish to not be fried by you, so I think you want me to go up here. I think this is the idea. Then I pop out the midpoint. Okay, so now we're into new stuff. We're into new territory, and we're going to see our buddy Chuck, who enjoys playing football in the Grand Canyon for some reason. I've heard of daredevils doing stunt jumps over the canyon, but not playing football. I'd like to see a football game take place in the Grand Canyon. Talk about go deep. This is mildly dangerous. Should not be recommended. Don't try this at home. Matter of fact, don't try this anywhere. Except I am a highly trained professional. Do not attempt to be jumping death cacti at home. You will get hurt, or worse. I also don't recommend trying to jump the Grand Canyon on your bicycle. See, that was dumb hit detection right there. That should not have hit me. I think we can all agree that the hit detection on these cacti, because you can't call them cactuses, that's improper grammar. Unfortunately, the hit detection on these cacti are very, very sketchy, to say the least. I'm amazed that did not hit me because of the location of whereabouts it was. Are we done yet? Come on, end of level. There we go. These levels have been painfully long this whole hack. Like, you can only, especially now, I can only get like, well, that's only been 2 levels. It's been 12, almost 13 minutes. Ice Temple, which does not have a spot, so I don't know if it has 1 exit or 2. And we're underwater. Oh boy. Color me happy. I love being underwater. I love underwater levels. These things are okay. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. How far are you going? You're not going very far. Okay. There, oh boys, our friend Torpedo Stan here, or Torpedo Ted. It's Torpedo Ted's evil twin brother. See, Torpedo Ted wouldn't do that to me. Torpedo Ted would be like, "Hey, guy, we're buddies, right?" And because Ted and I play poker every week. And that's why Ted's got arms on him. I don't know if you noticed that. Torpedo Ted has arms. Sole purpose of which is for us to play poker on Friday nights. Him, Mario, the whole gang. We'll come over, have a couple drinks, talk about that. Yeah, that totally wasn't suspicious at all. I need a P-switch to get to that tube. Okay. But yes, back to my story. Yeah, Mario, Ted, the whole gang. We come over Friday night. We have a couple drinks, play some poker. He punches me in the face at some point because I out-bluffed him. He's kind of like it's kind of like the Phil Hellmuth of the Mario world. He doesn't like getting beaten. And he complains and bitches and complains a bit more about it every time I beat him at poker because he's a horrible, horrible sport. Let's be honest. And I have yet to find the P-switch that I needed back there to get in that tube way back there. So where are you going? Okay. Obviously, you don't want me to take the high road, so that's fine. I won't take the high road. I'll take the low road. I'll hit the midpoint. And I'm still wondering why there's no P-switch. How far are you going to go? I have to keep asking that because I don't know if he's going to drift over into my face or if he's just going to drift over and stuff, right? I think we've all been there before. Now, he's going to come all the way up, and I'm going to have to go back down because he's horribly, horribly timed. And now this is going to take some dexterity and some patience. See, like he's still totally in my way. You are, wait, I can get up here, and then I can get down here, and then I can dodge Stan a bit more. Just because I told you he's not Ted, because Ted wouldn't do that to me unless we were playing poker, and we're not playing poker. I'm swimming in what appears to be an underground castle of some kind, fortress. I don't even remember where the hell we are. Okay. Okay. There's things here. There are things afoot. Can I go back in the tube? I cannot go back in the tube. I can't. There's another thing going on here. Okay, well, there's the keyhole. That's great. Whoops. Whoops. And whoops. Okay. So I know where the secret exit is. And I suspect the key is in one of those blocks back there by that blue tube. Freaking, I may have shafted myself here. And I did not. I caused the guy to roast in lava. I'm quite happy with that. Him roasting in lava means I don't die, which is great. So I have no idea what is going on now. Great. Now we're gonna, hey guy, let's go hide over here while this urchin continues to make life terrible for me. You get out of my way. So this is the portion of the level where I dodge stuff because this is supposed to be a challenge of some kind. That's pretty much the entire purpose of this level is just, hey guy, dodge urchins. Is there an urchin here? Doesn't look like it. Good. So why put the little alcove in the wall if I don't have to pass an urchin to get there? I mean, that's just kind of, it's common logic. Can't go around him because he's just kind of stuck there. He has opinions about why he's stuck there, and I don't want to listen to him. So I'm going to just crush a disco shell and end the level. Which is great. That takes me over here. So obviously the secret exit is going to take me down to that boat. I need to find a P-switch of some kind, and I don't know where to look. I pretty much looked everywhere I can. I gotta start paying attention a little bit more, I guess. That's a mushroom. That doesn't help me any. So I shall not take it because I already have a full stock of power-ups. So I'm going to have to look for breakaway blocks at some point because obviously, did I check these earlier? P-switch wouldn't be in one of these, would it? Can't be. I didn't think so. I knew it couldn't be. I was just making sure. I was just testing you. That's all I was doing. I wanted to make sure you knew. P-switches don't hide in question mark blocks. They hide in normal blocks. You know what that means. Okay, so I'm going to have to look around for anywhere where I could possibly break through the wall because it's clearly apparent that I need a P-switch. Like, I can break through this wall, as I already demonstrated. And then you got these blocks, which I can't do a thing with. I need to coinonize these blocks somehow. I need to make them into monetary currency so that I can collect them and proceed along with my life. So, let's see. No, hey, that totally didn't happen. That totally didn't happen. That shell had opinions, and I was unwilling to listen, so I muted him by undoing everything I had just done. All right, so there's the thing up here. It's a little suspicious looking. This suspicious looking alcove here, but there's nothing here. So this is nothing more than a waste of time. I'm confused, scared, and unless I'm supposed to take you, can I throw a shell up underwater? I can. Okay, that means something. So I need Disco Man to unshell himself. I'm going to... I don't think this is going to work, but I am now concerned because of the lack of a P-switch. It is possible that is because there are custom blocks and I can't remember them all. Maybe that's the kind of block you're supposed to break by throwing a thing at it, like thusly. I said thusly. Yes, that is exactly what I'm supposed to do. No wonder I couldn't find the P-switch because I was thinking the wrong way and I'm a ninny. What is about? This is going to be a bridge, isn't it? Yes, this is the thing that disappears. Coin snake. We're just going to kind of make sure we're not getting murdered by... Oh, what the hell? Okay, whoa. Start again. Acquire fire, please. We need fire to do this. I should have expected that, seeing as they did give me a fire flower, conveniently enough at the start of this particular room. Had I been paying attention, I would have actually taken advantage of this, and now I'm going to fireball like I have never fireballed before in my life. And I'm going to blast through walls. And now I am going to very carefully hop my way up here. And we're going to proceed with noticeable caution, because this is getting kind of tight quarters right now. Oh, here we go again. Okay. Burn a nation. Burninate everything in sight. Now I'm going to stand right here. Now I'm going to stand right here. And now I'm going to run forward. I'm going to duck. Ice physics are really helpful there. And I can't believe I'm admitting that. But yes, ice physics can be helpful. Hey there, Thwimp. How's it going? Ice physics can be helpful when you need to slide. Excuse me, one of these must be the key. And I cannot murderize Disco Shell from beneath. That is a problem. Oh, so we're going to murderize him from above and then kill the Koopa that represents him. And now we're going to proceed along, and we're going to stick the key in the lock, and we're going to do a thing, which magically creates a path south of us to this boat. We are pirates. Well, we're going to go visit the pirates next time, because I have other things to do, namely the other video for this week. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you Monday for more of Brutal Mario. Be back here next Saturday for more of this. Thanks for watching. I think I already said that, but I'll say it a third time. Thanks for watching. See you Monday.